Alright, this is one of my first times ever using Iron Man in ranked. I just want to preference that. I think this was a good game, actually. I think I got a lot of value. I know a lot of players who use Iron Man wrong. They use Iron Man like they're like they're comic accurate Iron Man. They're playing all at the very top of the map or in the very back, sky high, blasting. I think the way you're supposed to play Iron Man, in my opinion, is kind of low to the ground, close to your healers, behind cover, and you got to use your Unibeam. I know a lot of Iron Mans just like to use his primary fire to charge up the attack, but I promise you, like, look at this. That was my primary fire, but the Unibeam is way better. Like, if you're in Unibeam range, use the Unibeam. I think the only way you should be using the primary fires if you're, like, right on top of somebody and get direct hits on them, or if you're out of Unibeam range. I think the Unibeam is just really good and more Iron Mans need to actually use and abuse it. I think you should be using the Unibeam like 9 out of 10 times every time you get into a fight, you know? The primary is okay, but like I said, the only time you should use the primary, oh wow, that was a close one. The only time you should really use the primary is, you know, like I said, if you're stacked right on top of somebody and you can get a direct hit, or if it's just like a situation where, I don't know, you're out of Unibeam range. Any other time you should definitely be using the Unibeam. It's that strong. I think it does 180 damage per second, which is a lot. It's really good. It does 180 whenever you have his buff up. I forgot what it's called, but whenever you have his buff up, that's when it does 180. When you have it down, I think it's like 120 per second. So it's actually pretty good. But this actually isn't a good fight for me to take, so yeah, I'm gonna be stuff right here. I do have ult here, and I believe I pop it on the 2 tanks right here, and that's pretty big value that I was able to get both of the tanks out. Pretty sure, yeah, I grab this, and then I come over here and destroy this thing with Here's the thing, you're dead. And then Wolverine tackles me. He was chasing me here actually too. He jumped through the portal with me to get that kill. But my survivability is really good as Iron Man apparently. So I miss all my fucking shots on Luna right there. My aim is terrible, but you know, whatever. That's not a good fight. I wanted to disengage that. That was like half the team right there. And then I believe I died coming up here. So right here, I guess this is a situation where, yeah, I could have been using Unibeam right there to get a little more damage off of him instead of primary firing. But, okay, yeah, right here, this is where I died. For some reason, I thought I could Unibeam that Punisher. I'm pretty sure that was my cloak and dagger roll. Oh, never mind. That was my cloak and dagger. That was his. Yeah, that's why I didn't get that Unibeam kill. Well, I got beamed, but yeah.
I am ready to
Did we win this? Yeah. I think this is a good win. So I think how this one goes is actually, well, I don't want to spoil it, but I think we do win this one pretty candidly right here. Right here I could just be spamming Unibeam just to get easy damage and easy charge on my ult. I think the Unibeam charges a little faster than his primary, by the way. Fucking racing right there. His primary. I think the Unibeam charges your ult if you can land it consistently way more than the primary fire does. Oh my goodness, I got shredded. Yeah, that's the thing about this. When you play Iron Man, especially in ranked, you want to get those bans. You want to get Hela, Hawkeye, or Punisher out of there because those are gonna be. I figured. God damn. I figured Jeff is a little. It's kind of hard for that too, like, because his water spout kind of shreds Iron Man low key if they land it. But yeah, those bans, you want to get good bans if you're gonna play Iron Man. I would never play Iron Man if we didn't ban Hela. If we load in the ranked and they don't ban Hela, and there's a Hela on the team, I'm not playing Iron Man. That's how it goes. Hela and low-key Punisher too, because Punisher can shred. Hawkeye, but I don't really run into that many Hawkeyes. So if you're gonna play Iron Man in ranked, just make sure you get that Hela ban out of the way. But that's just something I think is a good idea if you're gonna be playing Iron Man. So this was a good game. I feel like for me, I solo ult right here. Do I get anything? Okay, I took out Cap. That was good, but I died. A trade? That's not bad. Yeah, I think I did good this game. I don't think I did terrible. But we ended up winning anyway. I took out Cap. I think that ult that I did earlier was pretty big. I got 2 tanks out of the way. Alright, so this was the second round of this ranked game. I think this one we also win. So yeah, I think we cleared both of them. I think this match was slightly harder for me as Iron Man to play. I think there's way less cover on this map, especially. On this map, it just feels like there's not as much cover as there is on the other one. I could be wrong, but maybe I just played it wrong, but that's what I feel like. I feel like as Iron Man 2, you shouldn't really just be out in the air where the Punisher can shoot you or somebody can, you know, tackle you out there like Wolverine. I think you should be constantly like coming in and out of cover, kind of behind it, trying to use it to the best of your ability. Do I kill Wolverine right here? He's cool as jeez. He wasn't even trying to get away. Okay. I think I get this Wolverine kill right here. But yeah, so this tree right here, I could just poke in and out between cover and kind of use it. I wasn't doing it in this clip because nobody was threatening me. I wasn't getting like targeted at all. Except right there. Do I die? No, okay, that was good. And I almost ran right into him. I literally almost ran right into the Punisher right there. That's why I had to double back. But I think he gave up on the chase. So I was able to get this health pack. That's one thing as Iron Man, like, as soon as you start taking damage, I feel like you just gotta get out of there, because I've noticed a lot of times, if one person targets me and I start taking damage, I feel like the whole team is gonna turn around and start targeting me. So as soon as I see myself get to like 150, or not even 150, honestly, once you start taking damage, I think you can get out of there, unless you have the person who you're trying to kill, like, get right. If you have that person really, really weak, you know, then I guess you can greed out the kill. But me personally, as soon as I start taking damage, I just get out of there. Wolverine is Iron Man is I gotta take out this amplifier right here. Iron Man's really good at taking out the amp with the what the fuck is it called? I was fucking saying it earlier. The Unibeam. So I need to get healed right here. Okay, Rocket pops his amplifier. That was actually good right there. Break the lamps. You guys gotta break the Loki lamps instead of shooting, you know, the player inside of them. That actually just speeds and heals them even more. So you guys make sure to break your lamps. But yeah, this was a good game. We take control. Actually, it didn't start that good because they got all the way to like 60% or whatever it says. So it wasn't the best start, but we were able to cap point, and I think we hold it. This right here, I goofed. This right here would have been a 10,000 IQ play right here if I executed it properly, but I definitely didn't. And that was terrible. It was different in my head. I imagined the whole team coming from that one spot, and then I maximum pulse them and just destroy the entire team right there. But, you know, that's not what happened, so oh well. I take out that cloak. Okay, no, she's dead. So that's a healer already gone, so that's really big. One of their healers has to go back to spawn, so now they have one less healer. I think they still have a rocket going around though. This store is getting melted. Holy. I think I actually get the kill on the store too right here. Yeah, nice. Wolverine's out of position too. He's cooked. Yeah, your team falls apart if one of your healers die. If one of your healers die and the other one isn't as strong, then yeah, your whole team's gonna fall apart. So right now I'm just trying to charge my part. I'm trying to charge my ult right now. Cap survivability is crazy. Okay. But yeah, I think this was a pretty good game for me overall as Iron Man. This is like, I think this either was my first ranked game as Iron Man or one of my first ranked games. Like, I cannot remember for certain if I've ever played a ranked before, but just know that I don't really play them a lot, and I think this was a pretty decent game for, like I said, somebody who doesn't play them a lot. Nice, get the kill right there. Yeah, their whole team is in shambles. They don't know what to do. That's great. Okay, I almost died right there. I had a W healer too, by the way. Shout out to my healer. I think it was the rocket the whole time. I had a cloak and dagger, but shout out to my rocket, man. My rocket kept me alive in dangerous situations in both games, so shout out to that rocket. W heals in that game, but yeah, that was both games. I just wanted to post this and kind of show, not show you how to play Iron Man, because there's people who play Iron Man better than me. I'm not claiming that I'm one of the best. I just thought that was a really good game and a demonstration how to play him. You're not supposed to be at the very top of the map or the very back of the map just shooting the filter blast. You're not really supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to be kind of close to your team. That way you can easily be getting healed. Yeah, and spamming your unit beam.